What's up everyone, Tokyo Brandon, and we're back here with another preview for Japanese baseball. We've got a 3-game series between the Seibu Lions and the Orix Buffaloes. This 3-game series will go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm going to break it down for you in just a minute. Before I get to that, did you know that Tokyo Brandon is the #1 capper at WagerTalk in 2021? I'm winning 62% of my Asian baseball plays this season. That includes KBO for the Korean Baseball League and NPB for the Japanese Baseball League. Right now, if you go to Tokyo Brandon's page and put the Korea plus Japan baseball season package in the cart, you can get it until October for $499. $499 for both my KBO and Japanese baseball seasons. They go all the way through October. It comes to about $1 a pick. Enough about that. Let's get on to the preview. The Seibu Lions head to Kobe, Japan, to the Kyocera Dome to take on the Orix Buffaloes. The Orix Buffaloes find themselves in first place, the hottest team in Japan. They've won 8 games in a row. They keep going, and they score like crazy. I love this team. They have a lot of energy, and they're scoring a lot. The Seibu Lions, on the other hand, were in first place last year, but find themselves falling. It's mostly due to their terrible bullpen. So let's break down these two teams. When I break down a 3-game series, I like to look at the starting rotation, the lineups, and the bullpens. So let's look at those 3 categories for these two teams. Starting rotation first. Orix Buffaloes have a serious advantage for starting rotation. They've got Yamamoto, they've got Tajima, they've got a couple of guys who can hold things down for at least the first 5 innings. Yamamoto is an absolute stud. Besides him, yeah, they've got a couple of good guys, but nothing real special. Seibu Lions, on the other hand, pretty much have nobody. Matsumoto is their best starting pitcher, and he's really nothing special to write home about. He's above average at best. So the starting rotation definitely goes in the favor of the Orix Buffaloes. Lineups. Both lineups hit hard. For power, score a lot of runs. Orix has a bunch of guys who can put it over the fence. They've got Yoshida and Sugimoto. They've got Moya. They got a lot of guys who can put it over the fence. They have a good leadoff hitter. From 1 to 9, they really don't have a lot of weaknesses, and they're packed with power. The Seibu Lions also have a really powerful lineup. Mori, Kaneko, Genda, Yamakawa. They have a lot of guys who can put it over the fence, and they have a lot of guys who can get on the pond to get knocked in. So we have 2 very powerful lineups. Bullpens. These are 2 of the worst bullpens in Japan. The Seibu Lions have the worst bullpen in Japan, and the Orix Buffaloes rank 10 out of 12. So we have 2 terrible bullpens. So I think you know where this is going. 2 powerful lineups, 1 decent rotation and 1 bad one, and 2 bad bullpens. So I'm going to be looking for a lot of overs in this. If I see any 7.5s, I'm going to jump on it for sure. But more than that, I'm going to be looking for team totals, especially for Orix. I did a simulation between these 2 teams with average starting pitcher, and the average total that I came up with was 9.56. So if I see any 7s, 7.5, I'm definitely going to jump on that on the over. But for team totals, Orix, their average team total comes out to 5.6. So if I see a 3.5, I'm definitely going to jump on that. If I see a 4.5, I might jump on it depending on who the starting pitcher is. And regarding sides, I like Orix a lot better than I like Seibu. Seibu's powerful lineup does tend to scare me a little bit, but I do like Orix on the side because they have a better starting rotation. Their bullpen is trash, but it's less trash than Seibu's. And right now their lineup is just hitting better than Seibu's lineup. So I do like Orix on the side as well. So that's how I'm going to be approaching this series. I really love the Orix team total. If it comes out at 3.5 or 4.5, I'll probably be betting overs on that. Game totals 7.5, 8, I'll be betting overs on that as well, depending on the starting pitcher. That's how I break down this series. Again, go to Tokyo Brandon's page at WagerTalk.com. You can get my Japanese and Korean baseball seasons from now through October for only $499. I'm the #1 capper at WagerTalk, and I'm winning 62% of my Asian baseball plays. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more. Salute.